Hello there, and good morning, and welcome to a sunny UK. It's so warm today, it's gorgeous. Hello, I'm Nikki Wybrow. I'm a fitness coach of over 35 years, and here on my channel, you can expect at-home workouts specifically for people over 40. And today, I've got a good one for the arms. Before we start, please make sure that you check these exercises are suitable for you. Make sure that you warm up. If you are outside like me, make sure you've got some water as well handy. Shall we go? Give this video a nice big thumbs up. I love the thumbs up. And come on over and subscribe. First of all, we're going to start with our hands just underneath our shoulders. So just getting used to a little bit of weight down into the hands. Just going to go into a cat-cow. And as you're doing this, I want you to try and spread your fingers out. Notice any tension, changing your hands around a little. Because yes, we're going to put a little bit of weight in the hands, so it's always good to check how the hands are feeling, the wrists are feeling. And then we're going to take a little bit of movement. So take your hands a little further now, sit back, and then you're going to unravel, slowly ease down, a little bit of a back bend. Let me move back a little bit here. Easing down, so relaxing the elbows, pinning them back in to release. Yeah, just getting some movement into the shoulders, into those, we call them jiggly triceps. That's what I'm going to call them. You know what I mean. And all the way down, all the way up. So if you know you need more of a warm-up, please do take it. Okay, so once again, as we come up, bringing your hands in, make sure that you feel comfortable. We're just going to circle around the wrist just a couple of times, loosen them off, and then the opposite way. And then starting off nice and easy, we're going to progress. We all know how to do press-ups, so I'm going to give you a few different little options and variations today. So you're in your box press-up, so don't arch your back, pulling in. We're just going to go down and up. See how the hands, the wrists react. It's all good, it's all fine, great. If not, you might want to just change those hands around a little bit. Make sure that your weight is there, not here. Yeah, so just checking where that weight is. Okay, another 4, last 3, 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now, bringing the hands in, give them a stretch, releasing the wrist. Take your hands a little bit more narrow, so a little bit more targeted up into that tricep area. So leaning forward, we're going to go down and back up. Now, for a lot of people, it's quite tricky to stop those elbows from flying. So don't go down too low, don't arch the back, pulling up. So we're going to try another 4, lifting up, last 3, lifting up, 2 more, last 1. Good. Releasing back again. Hands are nice and spread, tuck your toes, bring yourself into downward dog. Your legs are a little bit tight, just give them a little bit of a release. Again, check your hands are feeling fine. Want you to take a nice big breath in, lean forward, and as you go forward, squeeze your upper arms together. Squeeze, 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 and go back for me. So each time we're going into downward dog and plank, try not to let your arms go like this. Yeah, imagine that they're squeezing, upper arms squeezing together. Yes, we've got the added advantage here of core and back working. So I like to kind of capitalize on lots of different muscle groups. But your focus today, trying to squeeze those upper arms together. Right, getting some work through your shoulders, into the upper back. And you've got another 4 here to go. 4. And then last 3. 2 more. Keep squeezing, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Last time. Holding here to release. Taking the hands a little wider, give them a little bit of a stretch. As we did in the beginning, hands a little bit more narrow. You're going to peel the body down. I want you to really pin your elbows, so it's much more purposeful now. As we go down, don't let those elbows fly. Pull and push back. Yeah, and you might be stuck there. It's fine. Just do what you can. Elbows in. Push and pull back. So you've got another 4 to go. Going down, push, and last 3. So you're going to really feel this in your triceps. Push. And 2 more, which is what we want. Jiggly arms, big on. Last 1. Pushing down, lift. Good. Hands nice and wide, straight into that downward dog. Again, really squeeze those upper arms together for me. Make sure your hands feel fine, coming forward into that plank. So a lot of time when you're going plank and downward dog, the focus is on the movement and your core. I want you again, think of shoulders, push down into your hands. Keep breathing for me. The breath gives you oxygen. Last 3, last 2, 1 more. Good. Hold in here. Bring your feet in a little bit. Bend your elbows. Let your head relax. Try not to arch your back. This is called a little pike. So you're thinking top of the head, down to your mat. Down, lift, down, lift. Squeeze the upper arms together. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Releasing down. Give your arms a little sweep. You're okay. Give your wrists a chance to recover. Come down now onto your elbows. Not too narrow, so just check your placement. Interlink your fingers. Coming up there. This is known as a dolphin plank. Lots more work up into those shoulders. Lean forward and ease back. If you can only get here to your wrists, it's fine. Do what you can. Aim eventually to start to shift your weight over towards your hands for me. That's when you're going to start really targeting the shoulders. So we've got another 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Releasing down again. Easing back. Give yourself a little bit of a release here. You okay? Into narrow. Quite tough, aren't they, today? Now, once you're in that narrow plank, we're going to just do a slight difference. So rather than just going forward and backwards, we're going to come down, lift one heel, and then down to lift the other. Again, if you only get to here, it's fine, but please watch you're not arching your back. Really pull up, yeah? We don't want to strain the back while we're working to strengthen and tone and shape the arms. Lifting. So it just gives the body a different feel, something else to think about as we're going forward and backwards, forward and backwards. Come on, you've got another 4. And last 3. And last 2. One more. Good. Now, double toes. Lift that. If you think, oh, no, on the knee, make sure that you've got cushioning underneath that knee for me. Down and across. Down and across. Come on, we can do this. I know it's tough, but this is what's going to make the change. These really little tiny ones at the end. We haven't got long to go. 3. Last 2. Good. One more. Right. And then as soon as we come up, hands flat, wider, downward dog. It's going to feel like a release to get some respite through those shoulders. Head is relaxed. Do you remember now? Squeeze those upper arms together. Easing forward, plank to downward dog. You can do this. Breathe. If you need to come down on your knees, do so. Always adapt rather than stopping. Last 4. Come on, we're in it together. Last 3. 2 more. Good. And then I want you to hold here. Hold. Squeeze your upper arms. Forward and backwards. Little tiny movements. Tiny. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing good. Oh, I'm sweating more. Are you good? Well, we're into our pike. We're nearly there. We're doing it together. Hands nice and flat. Back to your downward dog for me. Don't arch that back. Bend your knees and pike down. 8, 7. Last 6, 5. We've got one more exercise and we're done. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Oh, we're ready to go down onto elbows. Not too narrow, not too wide with those elbows, please. Come on. Coming up onto dolphin plank. So here's your first variation, just sweeping. Here's your second. Here's your third. Lifting one foot. Oh, what we're going to do, what we're going to choose. We've got 8. Come on, 8 and 7. Oh, shoulders are burning. 6, 5. Can do it. These last few really count. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, stretch. Good. And then bringing yourself up, interlink your fingers, forehead down. Just raise your arms up as high as you can. Don't worry if they don't go too far. Just raise and loosen those shoulders. Coming up. Oh, I'm sweating today. Woo, little shake out. Thank you so much. So you can continue to stretch. Or maybe now you're going out for a ride or a bike or a run, whatever you're doing. I'll see you again on another live. I can't see. There you go, on another live feed really soon. Thanks for joining me.